Whoa, now everybody, I am your host, Lambo Drew, and you are now tapped in to another edition of The Leverage Show. Y'all know what time it is, man. We are here to make sure you guys are definitely leveling up on a whole nother level. Y'all know the 10X hat is in here. The brand is definitely strong, and we are making sure that you guys are leveling up, man, all 2024 and 2025 years long, man. Shout out to you guys. Hopefully you guys had an amazing, wonderful day. I know I did. I know Lambo literally had one meeting all day today. We're going to talk about that, man, literally because Lambo was running back and forth, man, taking care of personal great things for Lambo. And I want to put that out there for everybody out there who really, man, is in this space that we're in. We're no spring chickens. Lambo is no spring chicken at all, right? And shout out and everything, man, to my doc, Dr. Chris, man, who's just an amazing guy, and making sure that he gets Lambo all tuned up and get Lambo all right. It is important for you to go and see your physicians. Go see your doctors. Go see the ones who keep the body and the maintenance up on you each and every single day that makes you perform at a high level that you perform. Listen, I'm gung-ho about making sure that you get the best quality out of life. And you should be gung-ho about you making sure that you get the best quality out of your life by any means necessary. I advise anyone, please go schedule you an appointment to make sure you're getting checked up, make sure everything's right, make sure things are still in order, make sure nothing is falling off, and that you are literally the top priority. I'm telling you, your health is wealth. Lambo can tell you, it doesn't matter how much money Lambo makes, doesn't matter how much money you make. It matters that you are here to enjoy those moments, enjoy life, and enjoy the experience and the memories, because that's what God has put you here for. We're going to definitely get tapped into tonight. Definitely, man, what live in your now. So you do not want to miss this. Listen, I want to thank everyone for Tuesday night. If you guys missed that show, please go back and check it. My guy, Ryan, Degenerate Passive Income, came on here and wrecked it. I really want to make sure that we are giving him his due justice. We say it these days, his flowers, right? And making sure that his flowers is out there being seen by everybody. We don't want anybody to be looking, man, side-eyeing like, Lambo, who is this guy? What's going on? No, we want you to get your flowers because you deserve it. Ryan came on this show Tuesday night and literally gave us all some amazing strategies. Now it's up to you to take it. If you want to take it, you want to take that journey. If you want to say, hey, Lambo, I really want to take that journey. I'm down for the ride. I can't wait to go see what happens. Like, I really want to see what happens with Bruno X and the opportunities that Bruno X is actually presenting. That's what we all want. That's what we all desire to make sure that we are doing. We are doing out here. Oh my goodness. Make sure we good. Lambo I don't think I had nothing to drink for the last 2 hours now. I've been talking nonstop. So Lambo been doing up some talking even before the show, right? I've used my last 3 hours. 3 hours, I would say. 3 hours I've been talking to run my mouth. But hey, that's pretty good to say that I do it all day long anyway. But and then meeting with some amazing teams, and you guys are getting ready to hear that and stuff like that. Especially pretty soon. So what Ryan was talking about, the 18% one that I thought was amazing, right? Shout out and everything, man, for Ryan saying that. I just thought that was an amazing opportunity that I got a chance to jump in. Many of you guys got a chance to jump in, right, of that Bruno X plan. Then we turn around and we got the 10% one that just launched yesterday. It launched yesterday for those who wanted to get into that, who get into the Forex ones. That is going to be a hands-free Forex ones that you guys can get into. I think that was an amazing thing, too, for Ryan to go ahead and privilege us with that amazing opportunity. For those, again, you guys want to get into that amazing opportunity, please make sure you guys are following Ryan on his YouTube channel at Degenerate Passive Income. Again, Degenerate passive income. So make sure that you can go ahead and you can be on there and make sure that you're definitely tapped into that, right? Because he's killing it out here. Then he talked about a 4 to 6% plan that I thought was amazing. I'm telling you this right now. I thought that that was amazing, that he was actually talking about this 4 to 6% real estate plan that you can actually park money in. Now, that real estate plan was a little expensive, right? It was a little bit more higher end. It was tiered toward the higher clientele. And I don't want anyone to ever, especially if you're part of this leverage show, you to take offense when you start hearing numbers and you're like, oh my gosh, it's 50,000 to get in. I don't know if that's for me. Lambo, tell me about it. Listen, it was 50K to get in. It's for a different clientele. That's perfectly fine. If you decide to take that journey and you says, Lambo, I do have this money available, I can definitely get into that, then that's what you do. You say, hey, I'm going to get into that. But he's got other plans that are affordable that make it almost 2-3 times as much at only $1,000 to get in. So don't beat yourself up over that real estate play. If you guys heard Ryan talk about that, you guys can get into one of the other ones, build your budget up. And then once opportunities come to you, and I don't know what may happen. You may have a wealth transfer. You may have an inheritance. You may have something out there that literally blesses you to be able to go on ahead, right, and take advantage and take a hold of that opportunity. Then you can go ahead and tap into that opportunity that will allow you to change you and your family's legacy, right? And that's what we want. I mean, that's what this whole leverage show is about. If we're not giving you wisdom and guidance for you to change your life and change your family and change your direction and change your dimension, what are we doing? Like literally, what are we doing? And I really want to really say that to a lot of y'all who are out here, right? Like, what are you really doing? You know, it was as of until recently. You guys know Lambo was down in New Orleans, man, about a week ago now, right? A little over a week ago. I was down in New Orleans, right? And so I'm sitting down in there, right? We got a chance to meet with all kind of family, and I'm going to get to the chats in a minute and stuff like that. And we're talking with all of the people, and I got a chance to see family. Shout out to my cousin Errol. Y'all know Errol. He's always in the chats, man. We got a chance to meet up with him, man, and just chop it up, like genuinely just chop it up. And then reminisce and talk about old times and then talk about some amazing things. We got a chance to meet with like my brother, like my cousin Tyra. Shout out to them, man, who shout out to Tyra's birthday today. So big happy birthday to my cousin and stuff like that, whose birthday is today. And then we got a chance to meet my family, my mother, my dad, my sister, and all of them, man. We got a chance to talk with them and take pictures, my aunt and everybody. So it was an amazing time. And then catch up and bump into a few friends who were there. I literally, and I'm getting ready to blow your mind, I literally looking at some of the photos, right, from Essence, from the Essence Festival down in New Orleans, from a lot of different people. And I'm actually like, I'm literally, and I can put the thread in, I'm texting right before the show, right? I see a couple days ago, one of my buddies, Will, shout out to my guy, Will, man, who's just in there just doing it, man, you know? And he literally posts a picture of him saying, hey, yeah, I went up. I grew up with this guy. Shout out to him being at Essence Festival. And he was a good top performer. And we were best friends our whole life. And I remember looking at the photo like, hold on, I know Will. I've been friends with Will since, you know, man, I was a kid. And you talk about our families grew up together. Actually, Tyra is his godson. He's the godson of my cousin, my oldest cousin, right? And I'm sitting there looking at the photo like, you grew up with this guy. And I'm sitting there, I looked at the photo a little bit harder. And Lambo, I remember looking as I gazed a little bit harder at it. It's like, I know this guy, but I couldn't go ahead and take a good photo because the guy had glasses on and he's dressed all up and stuff like that because he's doing performing. And it wasn't until I went to another site and looked at the guy's photo. Now, I have listened to this guy, heard the name, listened to him all on the radio, didn't even know that this was the dude that I knew who came up that's actually a well-known artist now, right? I'm laughing as I went and looked at the pictures. I say, man, I know that dude. That's David. And shout out to my guy, David Brown, who really, really came up and who is killing the game. And he is the world famous artist now known as Lucky Daye. So shout out to Lucky Daye, who is killing it. If you guys got a chance to see Lucky Daye, and he's down there, man, or he's traveling to your city. I just found out when we were going back and forward, and you know, me and Will were talking about it, and I'm looking at it, I'm just blown away because Lucky Daye, if you've never heard any of his music, please go out there, go stream his music, go put it on YouTube, stream it, do something. And I'm telling you what, man, you will enjoy his music. I had to remember Dave, and I used to tell Dave, man, I was like, this dude would be in a chorus singing, and I mean, a cool, laid-back dude, man, and he was just had this swagger about him. And to look at him now, not even knowing he's, you know, a national artist out there, and he's out there, you know, traveling from different cities, and they're selling out. He just came to Denver yesterday, and I missed it. I totally missed it. And there were people flocking into Denver to come to see him perform. Now he's going to my old city in Minneapolis, I think today or tomorrow, to go and perform. And it's just so good to see childhood friends that you know, that you, because Lambo is in his own lane, right? I'm in my lane of business, taking care of family. We're in this lane. And when you get the chance to see some other great people you came up with, man, and people you made great connections with over the years are really in there now. They're in their purpose. They're doing their thing. They're being seen and singing to millions of people around the world. It's such a beautiful thing. So shout out to you, Lucky Daye, man, for you killing it, man. Shout out to so many people, man, who are following their dreams and their purpose. And Lambo, you know, I get in my cocoon that I may not know who you are at that time because I'm focused on this. But when I get a chance to, gonna always shout you out, man, and definitely shout the wonderful people out who make things happen, right, for us, man. So it's just good and refreshing to really see people. Man, do not stop on your dreams. Whatever that is, do not stop on it. Do not look at your age or your clock or all of the things that you may seem that is a downfall to you in life, right? And look at that and base that off of, man, you know what? I don't have much time. I think I missed the boat. I think I missed my time. I don't want you to ever put that over your lips or put that over your mouth. I want you to be able to say, you know what? I'm going to take advantage of the time that I have right now. I'm going to take advantage of the time that I have in front of me. I'm going to take advantage of the opportunities that I have in front of me. So when you guys seen my guy Ryan came on here Tuesday night and just kept talking about these amazing opportunities, take advantage of some of those opportunities. Because some of those opportunities may be the opportunities that you need that really helps propel you in your life. And that's exactly what we're here for. We want to make sure that you are living your best life. And you're living your best life now. And before I tap into that, I'm going to have some amazing things and some tips and tricks that you can start living your life now, living in your now, not just living, but living in your now, that it will definitely help change and help refocus some things in your life. But I want to definitely tap into the chats first because I know you guys are always some amazing, amazing supporters, man, out here to the Leverage Show. Shout out to LA Law. I see you in the building. Happy Thursday. Hope all is well. Yes, it is. Appreciate you, LA Law. I was actually in a meeting. Shout out to you guys. It's no secret. With LA Law and Ahmad and Julian Jeremiah and my guy Rich. Shout out to Rich, man, to bringing out a lot of great information. And we got a chance just to really spend some one-on-one time. That was the only meeting I had all day today, and it was a great meeting. And I'm so thankful of the wonderful sources and the people we have right here, the teams who are really high level right here, who are really doing some amazing things. And I really always gave flowers to LA Law and everybody else in the chats. But I'm telling you this right now, when I look at where we're at and what we're doing and how we're helping people and how we're networking, man, on the levels that we're networking with, I couldn't be more proud. to really have our very own do the things that they do. And LA Law, man, big shout out to you. I'm just telling you that right now. Like when I hear this, it's a big shout out to you because you just have blessed and changed Lambo's life just by you being a part of the show, but by you definitely being a part of the network and the team. You and the mod have been killing it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If anybody is out there looking for like, really great, a team that's a social media team that's just killing it. But she has so much other gifts that's just really killing it on other levels, man. When you really need somebody solid to make sure that they're taking care of things and on top of business and a real go-getter, you want LA Law, man, on your squad. You want her on your team. You want a mod on your team because they're killing the game. And I love this combo. I love what they're doing. They're really helping people. So shout out to them because I don't think that it shouldn't go unnoticed. And I don't care exactly who sees this, especially goes around the world. I want you guys to know Lambo rocks with LA Law. Lambo rocks with Ahmad. Lambo rocks with that team because that team is killing it. And to see what they're bringing to life for JJC, you guys want to be a part of that team, of that movement. You guys want to be a part of what JJC is bringing, Julian Jeremiah, what they're bringing to the world, right? I want you guys to know that, right? Like really tap in, really get connected, really get plugged in. If you need to reach out, you need to be like, Lambo, man, I need somebody on my team like that. That's a hitter. That's going to give me a solid win. That's going to hold me accountable, right? That's going to make sure that they're up there doing what they need to do. And I mean, she's so skilled in every level. It's not even funny. She's so skilled. And I'm just being real with you. She's so skilled in so many different levels, it's not even funny. If you need someone who's like that on your team and hiring that team, man, with LA Law and Ahmad, hey, holla at Lambo. Go ahead, man. I will put the number right here in the chat. Put it right here, man. Y'all go ahead and text it like, yo, send me LA's info, and we'll get you connected with LA, 612-547-8826, 612-547-8826. We'll get you connected with someone who can really pull it together because a lot of times in life, we may not have the right person or the right team together that actually pushes us forward, right? You're probably looking like, oh man, what does that look like? What is it? Schedule a call. I will gladly get you LA's information. Schedule a call with LA and her team and allow LA and her team to really be able to go ahead and I'm telling you, move the ball forward and really get you in position to make you shine, right? And make you the real priority and make you that person of professionalism that you need. There's a lot of stuff that we always say, man, how you do anything is how you do everything, right? We always say that. And it's the true story to that, right? So when you're actually looking forward and you're saying to yourself, like, man, if how I'm doing anything is how I do everything, then I need to have the right people on my team. You need to be reaching out to LA and Ahmad ASAP, straight up. You need to be saying, you know what? I need them to go ahead and hit some home runs for me, Lambo. I need them to go ahead and make my page and make my brand, make it to the next level that needs to be to the next level. And that's what this thing's about. Like I don't have to too much go outside of the community and the Leverage Show family that we have. We already have people who are doing things at a high level. They're not doing things at a, I want to say how I feel it, but they're not doing it at a half tail level, right? And we're going to put it like that. They're not doing it at a half tail level, right? You don't want nobody doing a half tail job to you. That's like somebody serving you food and then they telling you, yeah, hey, I cooked this part of it hot, but then you got cold rice or you got this entree cold. You don't want that. You're going to be like, nah, I need you to get that back and bring me back. This is hot. This is cold. I'm not going to eat this cold like this. And that's what the team of what LA Law and what Ahmad is actually bringing forth. And I'm telling you what, that package together is just dynamic. They're hitting out home runs and they're really, really, really putting everything forward to making sure that you shine as well as they shine in their gifts. Again, hit that number on the bottom of the screen. You want LA Law and Ahmad to really go ahead and hit some home runs for you, man. Definitely go ahead and tap in with Lambo, 612-547-8826. And all you got to do is send me a message, say LA, or send me a message that says Ahmad, and I will definitely get you the information. You can schedule a meeting with them and then let them go on ahead and tell you how they're going to go ahead and make the magic happen for you because I'm telling you, they're killing it out here. So Shout out to you, LA and Ahmad. Y'all are killing it. I really, really, really appreciate it, team. I told y'all I was going to shout y'all out. Y'all already know that. Lambo don't play. I don't back down on my word from nobody like that, all right? JJC is in the building. What's up, Julie? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, LA. Yes, happy and thankful Thursday, Leverage Show family. Y'all already know, man. If it's up, then it's up, baby. Y'all know, man, we having a time. Listen, if y'all have not, I got to say this about Julian Jeremiah, JJC. Y'all have not seen the video. Please go and get it. Go watch it. Lambo doesn't really have to go ahead and talk too much about it because it is already doing the numbers that I thought it was going to do, even back then. It's already doing that. And I'm sitting there telling everyone, I say, man, I really want y'all to go see it. They're at about 200 and maybe 240, almost a half a mil, almost a quarter of a million views already with that video. Go take a look at it. It will help bless your life. That was the one, Automations to Nations to Wealth, right? That video literally is what Bandman Kevo and Julian Jeremiah Crafton, Team Crafton, sitting down on a full sit down. It hasn't even been out there 2 weeks and is doing the numbers that it is doing. Y'all just get ready. Y'all haven't seen anything. I thank y'all for y'all support because y'all haven't seen anything yet. We're only getting the wheels turning for them and many other brands, man, that are to come who are part of this wonderful network and this vision that we actually have right here on the Leverage Show family. So I definitely want to thank you, Team Crafton. I really appreciate all you guys do and really trusting us to really make sure that we push the brand of JJC forward. JJC Automation, make sure you guys go ahead and tap into that Bandman Kevo. Shout out to Bandman for just everything that he does, man, for us on the show. And really the support, man, away from the show, away from the teams. Bandman called us today. We were in a meeting, right? It was all of us. It was me, LA, Ahmad, Julie, Jeremiah, and Rich. Shout out to Rich. And we're sitting down, and he calls me. He's like, yo, Lambo, what's good? I'm like, yo, I'm with them. We having a meeting with the team right now. Yo, bro, call me back. And I'm laughing because the amazing connections that we actually have for so many people who are out here or who are very influential and are doing the thing in life. We really want them to go ahead and know that we are moving the needle forward so that you guys can shine on a whole nother level, because that's where we see you guys at. We see you guys as top tier and top tier only, man. So shout out to you guys for that, man. All right. LA showing love to Julie. You already know. My cousin's in the building, man. I just talked about you earlier. Cuz, appreciate you. Shout out to you, cuz, man. I really want to thank you, man. What's up, Leverage Show family? You already know, man. We are here locked and loaded and tuned in to make sure that we are giving you everything that you need. Appreciate you, cuz. Definitely hope you're staying cool down there, man. Eleanor says, hi, Errol. Good to see you. You already know, man. My wonderful wifey is in the building, man. Shout out to my wifey, man. I'm giving everybody shout outs today. I got to give her a shout out, man. It's so much love, man, with my wife. Like, my wife would be on me. She'd be like, I don't care what you're doing for everybody else. You need to go take care of you and your health, right? And I love having a partner, man, like that. Man, she holds me accountable. I hold everybody else accountable because I'm an accountability partner for a lot of other people. My wife holds me accountable, right? She holds Lambo accountable. She's like, you're not getting ready to get up out of this. You really, really have to go ahead and take care of yourself. So canceling every meeting today to go do that, only but the one meeting at 3 o'clock was everything. And then kind of backing away from everything. This is the type of weekend where you have to back away. I kind of unplug away from everything and just kind of just be with my family, man, and just kind of enjoy some time and stuff like that with them. Lambo really hit it hard again next week, but just kind of back away and just to kind of be with them. I think it's everything at this moment, and just enjoy. I won't say where we'll be at, but we'll kind of be away. We'll be unwind. We'll be untapped. And we'll come back. Fast forward next week. Next week for you guys in full strength. So you guys definitely, man, you better stay tuned because we guys are going to definitely see that. So won't be no Finance Friday tomorrow. Hasn't been any Finance Friday for the last few months, for the last month or two. So if you guys haven't seen that, we're going to be switching some things with the Leverage Show. So you guys will see that real soon of exactly how we're pivoting, how we're moving, how we're making sure that we are continuously pushing ourselves in the right direction. But as of the traction in the audience, you guys don't understand, like, this whole thing is nothing but relationships, right? And as we are embarking on seeing new relationships and new things that we're actually doing, you guys are going to see us start pivoting, man, with some other great things. And you guys are getting some real in-depth type of behind-the-scenes thing of what Lambo does on a weekly or daily basis. And then you guys will get a chance to see, man, all of the events and things that I travel with. And you guys will have all of that stuff. So you guys will see us pivoting really, really big, especially away from our Thursday nights, right? We'll still keep Tuesday nights in the place, right? But you guys will see us pivoting away from what we're doing on Thursday nights. And you guys will have more added to the YouTube channel for a lot of the stuff that we're going to be doing. And we're going to go into details with that when that time is to come. But thank my wonderful wife, man. She just on Lambo, man, making sure, making sure that Lambo, excuse me, is up to par, moving forward, keeping myself, man, in good graces, in good health, and making sure that we can continuously to keep you guys moving forward too in great health. My wife, man, over the weekend, I'm gonna tell you something special that we did over this weekend, right? We got a chance to celebrate our brother Kennard Haney's birthday. Shout out to Ken Haney, man. I really want to thank him, man. I want to thank him for everything that he is. I want to thank his wonderful wife, Kim Haney, for everything that she is. We got a chance to celebrate them for his birthday. And I'm telling you what, that blessed Lambo to sit there in the position that we were into and just be able to share our stories across the table, right? We really want to make sure that we're sharing those stories across the table and sharing our stories as we're continuously moving forward, right? When I got the chance to be blessed with Ken and to see his expression, and he says, Lambo, you know, I didn't get a chance to do this for my birthday, but I flew into Denver to go see his wife because his wife is on business in Denver. He said, I took a chance. I know you're usually traveling, right? But I'm going to take the chance to see if you will be in town to really be able to go on ahead and then spend some time with me. And when he gave me his time, not only that, I got a chance to spend 2 days with Ken Haney, man, which was phenomenal. We got a chance to do lunch at a great restaurant called La French. If you ever come here to Denver, you must go to La French. I think it's an amazing place, amazing time. And then one of my favorite restaurants, you guys will know this all day long. You know, if you ever travel with Lambo, I love Eddie V's. If there's an Eddie V's near you, 10 to 1, if I'm traveling in your city and I want to meet up with you, 10 to 1, I'm inviting you to Eddie V's, straight up. It is what it is, right? I'll go to many other different, and Lambo eats at so many different places. And after the doc today says, hey, don't worry about it, I'm gonna try to limit my places of eating like that, or what I eat. I ain't gonna say limit the places because I can't. I hate to say it. It's just what Lambo does best. But I want to know, man, that you know, Eddie V's is always, man, a special spot in Lambo's heart, man, because it has the best of both worlds, right? For so many people, man, who are out here and then showing love. Like, we show love to so many people. We do. You don't understand on the magnitude of throughout the week. And I have so many people say that, man, Lambo, you've done so much throughout the week for so many people. And most of my stuff is always, you know, comes with a fee, right? Comes with the price tag for everything, right? Because of what we do. I've done so much stuff for people, man, and never charged them a dime. Never charged them once. Never even remotely say, hey, man, let me shoot you an invoice over for what you do, you know, or over for this. And many times in life, and I'm going to just say this, I was talking with JJC earlier, and I go back to Ken in a minute. I was talking with them earlier, and I said many times in life, you will actually see the value of a person when it comes down to just money, right? And I'm just saying this right now. I'm just really being real with you. When it comes to that, I've seen people react totally different. Like when it comes to that, and that's what I really want to tell you, that never go ahead and sell yourself out just because you're nice, you're kind, or you can do some amazing things. Yeah, put that into play, but keep your standard. Let the standard be the standard. Because what happens is that there'll be so many amazing people that you want to help, you just can't help. Because now you find yourself giving out more free services or unpaid services than paid services, right? And I'm telling you this right now, the respect level, because I've been to places where, this is the God honest truth, I've been to places where the level of respect I've given to people, I never got that reciprocated in return to Lambo, right? Oh, well, the stuff that you were doing for them, you were doing pro bono, free, didn't want anything. They didn't give that back to you. They gave you, hey, man, we want to get whatever we can get out you because of X, Y, and Z, right? If you really want to live your life now, put a price on what you have. I'm giving something to some of the best people out here because I want you to understand this right now. Put a price on what you have. It's not because you're trying to be, everything is about $1, everything's about this. No, people have to understand to respect your time, to respect your space, because if not, what happens is that space and that time, when that time does come, people and everything, man, it takes so much advantage of that, and you finding yourself out, that you'll wear yourself out more dealing with that than you actually are dealing with the people, man, who really matter and really pushing themselves to go forward. Because I'm telling you this right now, vision is paid moving forward. I'm giving something to you guys right now. People ever jump in my mentorship or whatever, the time that I spend with people and the valuable lessons you learn along the way and the valuable things that we learn along the way is so amazing. Like, it over exceeds anything else. It over exceeds anything else that anybody else can never do. So I'm gung-ho about making sure that you're saying, you know what, I really have to stick close to myself. I really have to stick close to my vision of what I'm doing. So if you want to live in your now, you have to understand, what is the expense of your now? What is the expense of your future? What is the expense? What does that bill look like? What is the expense of regret? What is the expense of you not trying? What does that expense look like? And is that an expense that you can actually write off because you decided to say, I'm getting ready to take this side, rather than actually going on ahead, man, and bettering myself or even widening my gap for so many people? I get it. I 100% get it. And I really want to be so real to so many people out here. You, in your space, if you were working your job and they came to you at the end of your 9-to-5 job or the end of your business, and you actually performed and says, hey, man, I was able to go on ahead and gave you all this service. I don't care if somebody was cleaning the bed, somebody was cooking food or doing anything like that, and they gave you this and they never gave you anything in return. You would be looking like, hey, man, what's going on here? I got a family feed, you got bills to pay, you got this to do, you got that to do. So many people at that point would actually see the value or the worth of who you are in the time of where you were. I'm telling you this right now. I don't want anybody to ever feel that they actually have to live just to be living to please people. Because if you get in that point, you won't be living in your now, you'll be living for them. I don't want you living in your now. Don't be living for them. Somebody is going to be out there. And this is the God honest truth. Somebody is going to be out there. They can't wait for you to bust and break your back and you to break down, your health to break down, and everything that is within you to break down, just so that they can say, hey, well, at least I got ahead. At least I was able to get this out of them. At least I was able to make them do this, then make them do that. Like that's the main thing with people. So you have to remember, you have to look at that when you're actually trying to get to your next level or get to the level, man, that you're actually desiring to go to. hey, is there a price tag on it? And what does that price tag look like? What can I cut out or what can I not accept, right? Let's be real. What can I cut out and what can I not accept? And one thing you cannot accept is accept yourself being anything less than the standard where the standard should be. The standard is the standard. The standard is the standard. And so I want you guys to have that. So as we're talking with Ken and his wonderful wife, Sunday, right? I remember the position of being in the position that I was at because I remember the standard where I had a company running my life for years, almost 20 years, right? But I knew I had something bigger that I was working on outside of the bus transit company. If I took the same amount of energy that I did in a transit company, even though I love transit, I knew that wasn't my final destination. I knew what I actually did well in finances. I knew what I did well. I seen what I did with credit. I knew what I did with finances. And I knew exactly the relationships and the partnerships that I would build. It's the same way. I remember telling him and telling my wife, like, man, I remember us leaving from church with the kids, right? When our kids were small and having the last $10 to $20 in our pocket because we didn't, and I hate to say this, we didn't gave everything in church that we could possibly give. What was actually left from the bill money, which is probably about 98% gone at that point, right? Let's just be real. I remember living at that point, which is about 98% of my check being gone, being depleted on bills. And by the time we got to church, I'm like, God, I can't even give you 10%. I'm going to just be real with you. I can only give you this. And I turned around and I was able to go ahead and I would give that. And then I would leave the church with $20 in my pocket to look at the kids that I have to say, what can I go eat with this? And I'm watching church families go out to eat at really nice places and really nice everything. Now, my babies were small at the time. You know, I got son is almost 18 now. I mean, they pretty much grown adults. And I will remember, man, saying, you know, God, they have to get something on the menu for $1. Let me get this on the menu for them for this $1. Let me get them a nugget in a fry. Let me get them a burger. So, okay, that's $3 going right there. Oh, my goodness. I look in the back seat. There's 2 more, you know, at the time. You know, I remember because we hadn't had the 4th one yet. And I'm sitting there looking in the back seat like, oh, my gosh, what am I supposed to do? You know, like literally, I think we're at that point of what are we supposed to do? And that's a lot of times in life where we're, and I'm trying to feed them off of a $20 bill after I just came out of church. I done shouted, I done prayed, I done got happy. I done said, oh my goodness, this is my year. I done high five 10 people. I done ran around, spent around, and nothing happened. And I kept saying to myself, okay, God, when is this going to happen? Sometimes, man, things are delayed for you to be able to mature to the level and the stage that you need to walk into. I'm just telling you this. Sometimes things are delayed for the level for you to mature to the place in the stage you need to walk onto. I'm giving that to you right now. So don't feel afraid or don't feel bad when you don't see things that didn't actually happen or that didn't came to pass at that point. That means that place or that stage right there was not for you. That place or that stage right there was not big enough for your voice or for your impact that you're getting ready to have. But you just need to go ahead and just to stay focused. Stay saying, you know what? How do I live in my now? I'm getting ready to focus on what I'm doing right now. Get ready to focus on my brand. I'm getting ready to focus on my gifts. I'm getting ready to focus on my strengths. I'm getting ready to focus on my crafts. And then I'm getting ready to go ahead and move forward from that, right? And then when I get that, right, when I mastered that, now I can move forward. I mastered the point to where you guys heard the story when I was telling you guys about Lambo had the last $2, right? And I would remember my last $2 because remember, I was so much in debt. I was so much in debt that by the time I finished paying all of my bills, by the end of the week, I'm telling you, I would get paid that Thursday. By that Sunday night, I was broke as can be. Really by Friday, Saturday. I was broke within the next day or two. I'm just being real with you because I had that much bills going out. At that much outflow going out than I actually did coming in. And I would get down to my last $2. My last $2. And I'm actually looking at myself. I'm laughing. I'm just like, Lambo, we balling out right now. Because I had mastered that. I knew my wife could tell you, and she could co-sign for you. If I had $2 in my bank account, oh, I'm a bad man. And I told you I would take $1, fill the gas tank up with gas. That's good, solid for a week. I know we good there. God forbid if we got to break down anything mechanical happens with that vehicle. Boom, the dollar will be taken out of the account and be held for like 3 days. I don't care what happens if it goes negative or whatever. At least I got gas for the week. The other dollar, I would have a live check that I would go write. I had up to $200 in that grocery store that I can do all my shopping and get some Visa gift card as well for that $200. So that way I can use the $40 or the $50 or $25 gift card, right? So I can use it to go purchase little things throughout the week. Hey, if we want to go to the movie show, we would go see the movie show where it would cost you $3 or the dollar show or $4 on Tuesdays. And then we bring our own snacks in. That way it kept the wonderful relationship going. And then it's like, hey, man, we go to Applebee's. I told you I'd take $20 with me for Applebee's. I'm balling out for $20, but I got a Visa gift card. You not knowing that $2 got me to this part to where I'm at right now because I didn't look at it in the negative. I looked at it in how could I actually make what I could make out of the $2 because I knew what I could leverage out of that. Most people would have passed out at that point. $2? How I'm going to make this? $2, I'm balling out, living like a king back then. I mastered that level. And some of the times that when you're living in your now, it's not going to look like the cake that you want to be purchased out of the store. Sometimes and everything, man, your now looks like just eggs in a bowl. Looks like just flour in a bag. Looks like just sugar in a bowl as well. But mixing it all up together and then placing that in an oven and then allowing heat to go ahead and catch to that. Now all of a sudden, you have just baked the cake, my friend. I'm telling you what, sometimes all the things in your now, when you're trying to live in your now, things look scattered out. They look all over your place. Your life looks a mess. Your life doesn't look like it's coming together. You're saying, hey, Lambo, I got more work and I'm working more and not getting compensated enough, or I'm not working enough and not getting compensated enough, or my vision of me expanding my business or expanding the vision that I have right now does not look like it's working together. But then all of a sudden you start saying to yourself, you says, hey, it is working together. I got this over here. I got this over here. I got this over here. Now it's time for you to put the recipe in place. See, some people, you have been trying to put things together. You've been seeing yourself going through some great or hard times and great tough times that you're thinking that it's getting ready to wipe you out. But you just need to stay focused on what you're doing and where you're going and saying, you know what, Lambo, you're right. I need to put the pieces of this recipe together. Once you get that recipe together, some of you guys are getting ready to bake the biggest cake of success you've ever had in your life. If you want to take the recipe of success, it looks like you actually having eggs that don't look like they taste like nothing when there's nothing that's sprinkled on top of the eggs. It looks like flour that looks like it doesn't have any taste, like your life is just stale. It's not going anywhere. It's bland, right? That's what flour looks like. Flour tastes bland. But the moment that you put the flour and the eggs and the sugar and the other mixtures together in that, you put a little vanilla and you put a little lemon flavor and put a little astrite, oh my goodness. You start whipping that thing together and you put heat to that thing. Some of y'all need to understand this. The place that you're at right now, feeling like you're getting ready to fold, feeling like you're getting ready to go under, feeling like you're not knowing the next step or the next place. That heat right there is preparing your cake to be the biggest success recipe you've ever had. You need to stay focused on where you're going in your now, in your season of now, to when you get to your there. Because some people need to understand that your there will come. Your there will be there. I don't care what people are coming into your life to try to distract you or take you out, or literally to really mischievously do some things that are deviating you from out of the plan. They cannot stop the plan of God for your life. I'm telling you this right now. You don't have to listen to the sound of my voice. You listen to the warrior that is already on the inside of you. They cannot stop or deviate you from the plan that God has for your life. That is up to you, my friend. That is up to you, ma'am. That is up to you, sir, if you're going to deviate from that plan. But God's plan for your life is a plan that is full of success. It is full of prosperity. It is full of joy. It is full of abundance. It is full of you making it, right? So when your cake actually does come out, because guess what? You're testing your trials. That becomes the heat. The things that don't look right, the things that don't seem like they're working together, the things that don't seem like it's coming together and working for your favor, the things that you see and that you're having more down days than good days. That's the heat that is actually preparing your cake to come out, that it will taste like success. It will taste like your next level. It will taste like that place called there. That thing is literally preparing you for the next season of your life to be the best season of your life. Don't you ever give up. Don't you ever not be focused on what the plan or what the task is at hand. I need you to lock in, get locked in, get zoned in. Because at that point, that's when your life will start changing for you. That's when things will start working out for you. That's when you start seeing, man, more better things than things that were happening against you. I'm just being real with you. It happens. It happens. We all go through this thing in life where we feel that, you know what? I don't think that I'm at this place that I should be at. I don't believe that I'm at this next level that I should be at. If I'm at this next level that I should be at, then you know what? These things should be a lot better in my life. You heard, man, and there's no secret to this thing. This thing, man, is within all of us. Remember, pressure builds and exposes what's already on the inside of you. So if you're a diamond and you have a diamond on the inside of you, pressure needs to hit you a little bit. Pressure needs to shake off all the chaff and shake off all the dirt and shake off all the unnecessary things to reveal the diamond that you already have on the inside of you. You need to understand that your life is based and decided off of the decisions that you make right now. If you want your now and you want to be living in your now for your tomorrow to change, you're getting ready to have to go ahead and level up on some things that you never knew you had to level up on. You're getting ready to have to do some things that you never had to do. I was saying to Ken, when Ken and Kim was sitting at the table, and I was trying to tell them, I said, hey, man, I remember the days. And I always reflect back to that. I don't care what meeting I'm sitting into. I don't care where you see Lambo flying. I don't care what table you see me sitting down in. I don't care who you see me sitting across. My mind always goes back and reflecting on the times when I didn't have. And the times and everything I was actually saying, God, if I could make it, if something could happen. And I was saying, man, how would I going to make it out of this time? And my mind goes to reflect back at that moment when I didn't have. To me actually looking at saying, hey, baby, whatever you want on the menu, whatever they want on the menu, whatever this is on the menu, whatever it is, we got this. That literally, that feeling, that accomplishment, that knowing that, oh my gosh, we didn't have to break the bank to do this and do that. And we could do this for other people and celebrate with other people. That's one of the greatest joys that I can have in my heart when we're doing for other people. It's outside of just doing business. When we can do for somebody else, that's one of the greatest joys. That should be one of your greatest things that you want to have. The greatest secret of having more wealth is, what are you going to do for it for other people? What are you going to do for resources for other people? I told you guys this on one of the other lives. I said, some people are always saying, man, I want to be a millionaire. I can't wait to be a millionaire. Guess what? Some of y'all, if your life changes at 100,000, $200,000, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000, $800,000, $900,000 a year. It changes dramatically at that point. Because guess what? You're able to live and breathe just a little bit better, but you're able to help people out. You're able to get in a position to help people out. Who are you really helping? Some people are saying, they'll say to you or say to themselves, but they don't understand this. They grow bitter with themselves when they're saying to themselves, oh, well, yeah, I've helped people out, but they really don't help me. It's me, oh, my, oh, my. No. That's what you put yourself into. That's the place that you put yourself into. Never allow other people's decisions or places where they would love to place you in, put you into a mindset where you hold your hand back from helping people. Helping people is what got me to this place. Helping people is what got me to this point. But putting a standard, let me get this to you. Putting a standard and putting limits and putting barriers. See, and a lot of people don't have barriers with people. They don't have barriers with loved ones or friends or family. So when people get outside of those barriers and they actually are saying, you know what, forget your barriers, I'm getting ready to disrespect your barriers, then that takes people into a place that they don't know how to go on ahead and separate people outside of that. If you separate people outside of your barriers and your borders, like, hey, this is my boundaries. I'm good. We can be cool here. We can be good this. We can be nice at this place. But in these boundary lines, if you step outside of that, you in trouble. You step inside and you try to violate that, nah, I got to let you know about yourself. But most people don't, and they allow people to do that and misuse them and step inside the boundaries and violate the boundaries. And then they find themselves frustrated and they find themselves fizzled out because they don't know how to go ahead and respond to that. But if you actually are saying to yourself, you know what, Lambo, you're right. I'm not getting ready to let people step in and just run this and roll over on this. That's not what we do around here. That's not what you should do in your life. You should say to yourself, you know what? You're right, Lambo. From this day on, I'm not going to allow people just to talk to me any kind of way. I'm not going to allow people just to think that they can step over me or step on me or spit on me and I take it and that's the bottom line. That's it. That's the end of the say-so. No, you have to stand up for yourself. You have to stand up for what you do. The old folks used to say in a heartbeat, if once you get tired of something, you'll do something about it. Once you get tired of something, you'll do something about it. I've seen the most timid people, the most quietest of people, the moment that somebody literally overstepped their boundaries and literally got into their place where it really ticked them off, they spoke up then and exploded. And it was like a firebomb. You need to understand that when you're living in your now, going to your place called there, it's going to take you to understand what boundaries are and exactly how much room that you can give a person in those boundaries, right? Because if you give an inch, they'll take a mile. If you give them a mile, they'll take a state. If you give them a state, they'll take the country. If you give them a country, they'll take the world. What boundaries are you giving, right, to people? I want you to really examine that. What does your financial state look like? What does your mental state look like? What does your physical and your health state looks like? What boundaries are you giving to yourself? Like, I know I can't go there because, if I go there, I'm going to be eating too much and I'm going to be drinking too much or I'm going to be partying too much. And I know that they do this and I'm not doing that. Well, what boundaries are you giving to them? What have you allowed to come in and what have you accepted for people to actually be in your space that you should not be accepting and should not be tolerating? Shout out to some amazing people who are in this place in life. And I'm just being real with you right now. They're in this life where they say to themselves, you know what? I'm gonna step out and launch out and see what it looks like for me. I'm going to step and launch out and see what it looks like for me and my vision. I understand you want me to work for you and your vision, and you want to work on you and your vision, right? And I see that. I was working with an awesome mother and son, and they're friends to the show. They've been on the show as well 2 days ago. And a mother and son, they're getting things together, right? And I'm working with the mother and son because I know what they're getting ready to do for on the business side, right? And the son's going to college, amazing guy. And to really see what they're doing on the business side is amazing, right? And I'm loving that. And as I sat down and I'm asking questions, when one didn't know it, again, the other one knew. The other one that, hey, you can do this. Don't worry about it. I got you this. I got you covered on that. I know how to do this. I know how to do that. Like that literally brightened my day up. It literally blessed me to be able to see them working together. I understand the power of teamwork. If you had somebody that was in your corner that really believed in the vision that you believe in, that really believed in the lifestyle you believed in, that really believed in how far you wanted to go, like you really wanted to go, and how far you wanted to take your vision, and how far you wanted to take your dream, and how far you wanted to take your goals, like you really wanted to go, what would you accomplish in life? I want you to think about that. What would stop you in life? What could stop you in life? I know there's people that the moment that they looked at the picture today and they said, oh my gosh, Lambo's coming on, man, and I see the picture of money. He's got to be talking about money. No, I'm talking about something greater than money. The greatest thing that you have that is money, that literally is tangible, is your vision. What does your vision look like? That's your now. But your now prepares you for your there. What does your vision look like? I remember I asked Ryan on the show. If you guys seen it, go back to go look at that show for Ryan on Tuesday. And I said, hey, Ryan, what is it that you want to go? He says, man, Lambo, I done been almost every place. Like, I have been almost every place, Lambo. I've been almost every place. Lambo, I'm telling you this right now. I would love to actually have a place where I can actually have people who benefited off of the vision that I put out there, who've made their life passively income, who made their life a whole lot better, actually turn around and come meet up at a place. And we sit down there and we talk about how we overcame the hardships and how we're living life a whole lot better now because I decided to take a risk. What risk are you willing to take? Especially when it comes to your vision. What bridge are you willing to connect? Especially when it comes to your vision. Remember, your vision is just not the vision that's assigned for you. It's assigned for everybody who's attached to you. Who's attached to you? Who's attached to your future? How many people who is attached to your future determines how much income or how much money you will ever see or the impact you will ever have. I promise you this. I'm telling you this, what I know. I'm just not making this up, right? I want you to look how big Amazon is today. Look how big Amazon is. Why is Amazon so big like it is right now? Have anybody ever really thought about that? Why is it so big? Is it because when Amazon first came out, they were only selling books and CDs? Oh my gosh, books and CDs. Oh man, yeah, that can really go ahead and touch and change a lot of lives. I want you to look in the year we're at right now in 2024. How much of CDs did we actually use right now? How many CD players you actually see in vehicles today? I really want you to think about this, right? If you're in a 2025, how many CD players do you see, or cassette tape players do you see that's right now in a vehicle, in a 2025 vehicle? I'll wait. I'll sit here and wait. And I'll get to the chats in a minute when I get all the way down there. I'll sit here and wait. Not many. If any, they're pretty much and everything, man, very few. Very few. I'm telling you, I don't see none with a cassette player in it in a 2025 vehicle. Everything is you take your phone, you plug your phone in, or you don't even have to plug your phone in. You just go right to the settings, right? You connect the settings to the Bluetooth, and boom, you hit a button, is wireless. Wireless. That's the age that we live in, right? But Amazon got in there with books. They got in there with CDs and cassettes, and they say, "Yeah, we're gonna be giving out all this music and these books and stuff like that." And people looking at it like, "Oh my gosh, what is Amazon doing and stuff like that?" But they really are not gonna have a big market. I don't know if they're really gonna make it or not. Now we fast forward. I want you to fast forward. This has been the last 20, 25 years, right, with Amazon. Look what Amazon is today. Look what Amazon is today. Amazon is literally leading the way by multi-billions of dollars. I almost want to say doggone near trillions of dollars at this point from all the money that they have made over the years. And look at what they have look at what they have conformed to. They've got warehouses that are really taking care of what we do at a click of a button from this phone. You can have something there the same day, if not probably within minutes or in hours at your front door. But when you seen Amazon years ago and you laughed at them like, "Oh, look at it, they only got books and CDs over there. Look at them, they're behind. Look at them." The vision of where they were going and the leadership of them changed the lives for people around the world globally. They're not looked at, the CDs and the books and the cassette tapes, like they were looked at 20-something years ago. Oh, they're looked at a big empire now because the vision of them expanded way further than where they currently were at that point. My question to you is, what does your vision look like in your future? What does it look like? How many people are you helping? How many bridges are you actually putting together to allow people to be able to feed their families and help change the direction of their lives? What does that look like to you? I'm asking that question to you. In your now, this is a serious question. This is a serious question. I hope every person on the sound of my voice, they examine themselves and said, "You know what? You're right, Lambo. You challenged me. You made me go ahead and man up and woman up because I needed to have somebody challenge to me where I was at my now and the things that I was in my now. Like, am I going to keep complaining?" We talked about Tuesday night, and you guys missed that. Please go back and catch that one with Ryan. We talked about platforms that were going down and sinking fast. That were once here a couple of months ago, a couple of weeks ago, that are no longer here today. People were putting their trust in, they were putting their vision, they were putting their hope in. And they're like, "Oh, there they go. They're going down." They had one guy, shout out to Ryan, and Ryan doesn't know I know this, but I know this. And if he's in the chats, he can go ahead and can testify. There was one company that went down. It was a trading company, right, called Elevate. Lambo gonna go ahead. I don't go ahead and back and turn down from nobody. There's a company called Elevate, right? They were a Forex company. Forex company wind up going down. And Ryan says, "Hey, man, you guys got 24 hours to go ahead and prove that you guys are not a rug pull, that this is not a scam. You got 24 hours to bring out the information right here on the chats and show us what happened." Or I'm getting ready to do a video. And Ryan doesn't even do videos like that to negatively press people, right? He just doesn't have to, right? Shout out to Bruno X, just killing it. He just doesn't have to. But he says, "Hey, you got 24 hours for this." By midnight, I was there in midnight when they were actually sitting there. They got in the wee hours of the morning. It's a true story. I'm giving something to y'all right now. Lambo ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. Wee hours in the morning, they thought, "Oh, everybody's sleeping. Everybody's sleeping. Let's put it out here right now." And they went to start putting out all of their trades in Elevate. I mean, all of them. And I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars gone like that. Boom, 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 boom. And they put that out. And I said to myself, I said, there's no stop loss that was put into place. No stop loss. There was nothing that protected the investors to really be able to level up. and saying, oh, well, if we took a loss or if we in drawdown, something was to happen, right? And I get it. I understand how this stuff works. If you understand, I understand trading because Lambo understands trading, right? They did nothing to save the investors in their money. They did nothing to save it. Nothing to save it. And I'm sitting there looking at this as they put this out here, and they're actually trying to puff themselves up as if they were saying, hey, we have nothing to hide. We have nothing to hide of the investors. We have nothing to hide of the charts. Hey, what we ain't did no rug pulls. Look at our history of what we have done before this. Before this. They had, when I mean to tell you, investors lost big money, they lost big money. If I mean to tell you, it's the same way in your 401ks. You don't want to hear the truth, but I'm getting ready to tell you the truth. Somebody's got to tell you the truth. It's the same way in your 401ks for your jobs. When you have those more aggressive plans and they jump into that, it's the same way. There's nothing to really save you from that. And then once you suffer the loss, they come back to you and they say, hey, yeah, I'm sorry, you got a little bit aggressive. Even the mediums take hits. And people come back, yeah, I lost in my 401k because this one went down and this happened. It's the same way. No matter if you're doing something private or you're doing something public, you're working a 9 to 5, you can take the hit. You're liable to take a loss, is what Lambo is saying. If I know I'm liable to take a loss, why in the world am I not betting on myself? Why am I not betting on my future? Why am I not betting on my financial independence or the vision of helping so many others? Because I'm so focused in on helping serve someone else's vision. If I know that my 401k can go up just like that 4X program like Elevated, why in the world am I sitting here playing the safety? What would happen if your job came in today or tomorrow and let you go? What would happen? Is there something else that you're doing outside of you're doing a 9 to 5? Listen, I got people who love the 9 to 5s. I'm not saying get rid of your 9 to 5 like that. What I'm saying is make sure you have something else in place, that you're working on your vision. You're working on the vision and living the lifestyle that you are designed to live. Not everyone is called to be an entrepreneur. They got to have some people who's out there making the burgers at McDonald's, even though I know that you guys have probably seen the workless McDonald's that is actually run by workers, that it is ran only by robots, right? I know you guys seen Tesla vehicles and they got the Waymo cars, and you go out there to California and Vegas, you see the driverless cars. Yeah, we don't need people. Still, the majority of that is people. People are still running things. People are still running the casinos that you go spend your money on. It would be crazy. They have to have people in place to still run the vision of other people. But while you're in the vision of running other people and making friends and everything and making influence, that's fine. That's amazing. Work on you. Work on your craft. Work on your vision. What is it that you want to do? Is it a book you want to write? Is it a business you want to open up? Do you want to open up another stream of income for somebody? Do you want to go help somebody? What is it that you want to do? Really? What is it that you want to do? Where is it that you want to go? I got people who said, you know what, Lambo, I decided to take a chance on myself. I'm fine with my 9 to 5. I love my career. I'm in a law firm. I'm in a legal firm. I'm in the financials. I love what I do, but I decided to go ahead and put something aside and put something in place and make other streams and make other vehicles work for me. What happens if you bet on yourself like that? You know how much life would be much more easier and more sweeter for you? You know how when you would go to places or everybody's on the trip and they're sitting in there like, hey man, could we go do this? Yeah, we can go do this. Because I've got this in place. I had this put aside. I had this in other vehicles that was making money for me. I wasn't just living for right now. I was turning my now into my there, right? And your now into your there is the there, you're there that you see yourself like, huh? I can at least pay for this and not miss a meal or not have to pay a bill or not have to worry about my lights getting cut off or my gas getting cut off or my water getting cut off. Like Lambo has been through everything just imaginable that'll blow your mind. I have walked in the side of my house, literally, I'm telling you this right now, where I got the note on the door for the electric, there's the lights are off, a note on the door for the water is off, note on the door for the gas is off. And you're walking in the house and you're sitting in there thinking to yourself, what else can happen next? I've lived through it. The repo man, repoing the stuff down the street, waiting out front. I had the repo man one time. This is a true story for Lambo. Some people, they're not going to tell you the story. They want to tell you the glitz and glam. If you want to be entertained, go right into social media. Let social media entertain you. That's fine. That's cool. If you want the real, you're going to come right here on the Level Show because I want you to level up. I had the repo man one time waited outside, parked in my driveway because they knew the vehicle was in my garage and would not leave out of my driveway. I called the police, hey man, yo, this person is in my driveway, this was going on. The police would say, hey man, they're here for a repo. Yeah, but they're not supposed to be here. I ain't got no vehicle there. I'm trying to lie to them, tell them that the vehicle ain't in there or nothing like that. And they're telling me, no, the vehicle is here. We're just going to stay right here. They stayed right there the entire time. I'm talking about the entire day or so, almost 2 days, waiting for that vehicle. Like, nah, we getting ready to go. So I just went on ahead and I said, you know what? Forget it. Here you go. I pulled the garage up. Come take the vehicle. What does that happen to do what we're talking about? Meaning that I've been through some of the worst of the worst while working a job, while giving and slaving 50, 60 hours, 80 hours a week. He still couldn't even go ahead and afford to keep the lights on and keep the vehicles. I worked that. I did that. I didn't have a backup plan. I didn't have anything to help save me. Couldn't keep a dollar. Wasn't that I was spending it recklessly. I had more debt than I had income. Some people are living in that place right now where you got more debt and more outgo than you actually do have cash flow. Like, oh man, I can't even save enough. It's how much. The name of this game is not how much you make, it's how much you can keep. Straight up. I got a lot of millionaire friends who are broke. Straight up. You want me to keep it real with you? I got a few friends right now who I know vividly or got millions of dollars coming in and are broke than a person and everything man working a $17 an hour job. That's facts. That's facts. I got some right now that you'll be shaking your head like, oh my gosh, see, they living a life. They should be living a life and can't even afford to pay their next bill because that much debt is already being taken out. Life and financial ruins. I don't want your life to be like that. That's why I go so hard on these leverage shows. That's why I go so hard on bringing the guests in who's able to help level you out. That's why when you see me with, shout out to my guy, Brian, who just came on here, Degenerate Passive Income. Shout out to Joseph Ford. Shout out to Coach Rashid. Shout out to my guy, Sean Hill. And man, if you guys are needing credit repair, I'm giving something to you right now. Sean Hill, man, amazing guy, man. You guys remember Sean. You guys need that. It's on the screen right there. 214-772-0756. Shout out to him who's helping people change their lives. You guys want credit repair? Sean Hill right there will help you out. 214-772-0756. Tell them Lambo sent you. I want you guys to make sure that you're leveraging every opportunity available. Shout out to all the people that make this. BOJ, Passive Income, Croc. I got so many people. Rondy Lambeth. You guys love Rondy Lambeth, who's making some amazing information and wisdom to give to you. That's going to help you out in your journey. When I bring these guests, I just only named a few, and it's no shout out point intended if I miss your name. I'm just talking about a few. Anthony Deloach, who comes on here all the time. You understand? Shows so much life. There's so many people who are really trying to really help and push you forward. That's what this community is about. We're trying to push you forward into the next level. So when you're actually looking at yourself 5 years from now, 2 years from now, some of you just 1 year from now, you'll notice the biggest difference you made in your life because you say, you know what, Lambo, I reached out. I not only reached out, but I turned around and I took advantage of the wonderful relationships and I leveraged the relationships that were around. And those relationships have changed my life. When I gave you the information earlier to reach out to LA Law and Ahmad, if you guys really want to level up and partner with some amazing people, I'll put the number on the bottom of the screen. I say, hey, reach out to them. 612-547-8826. Let them partner with you to help you in your brand and push your brand forward. You're going to need a team. Steve Jobs said it the best. If you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you take a team with you. Some of you need a team with you. The Leverage Show is family. We're a team for you. We're here to help you. I got so many great people, man, that literally stop by all the time and stop in the chats, and they always show love. And they say, yo, Lambo, people need any help, man, stop by. They can stop by my channel. They can tap into my community. They can tap into what we're doing, and we'll be able to level them up and help them out. Go start supporting them. Start supporting them, because that's what this thing is about. My guy, Unlimited Freedom, shout out to Unlimited Freedom. You know, we got so many people that in the chat. You guys are going to hear it next week. We're going to bring to the show. Shout out to my guy, David Castro, in that Trade Tribe community that's going to be coming to the Leverage Show to really try to help people out again with another opportunity. We're here to help you out by any means necessary. You don't have to take everything, but you have to take something. You have to start somewhere. If you really want to live in your there, you have to prepare right now and start making decisions right now in your now. Straight up. I don't want to see you guys, and I'm telling you this right now, to live your life full of regret. I don't want 6 months from now to be full of regrets. I don't want next year to be full of regrets. I got people, and this is the sad truth. I got people who decided to say, you know, Lambo, I'm going to do this thing my own way. I'm going to just tune you out. I'm going to just figure this thing out myself. That's fine. Whatever you want to do, that's fine. Why in the world would you tune out a coach that has already mastered what it looks like in financial levels, that understands what 7, 8, and 9 figures looks like, and you want to sit there and you want to turn your attention to what you want to do? I want to turn my attention to what I want to do. I'm not trying to get nothing from it. I'm trying to get something to you. I understand what these levels look like. Why do you want to actually look at somebody who's saying, yeah, well, my boss said they're going to give me more extra hours, and I'm going to go work this? No. You're working backwards. You will stay yourself in the more debt because of where you're at right now and working on another person's future, really building your own legacy and working on your own. Work on your own. That doesn't mean you have to stop and quit your job today and start working. That doesn't mean you can go and work the rest of your life and retire. I'm not telling you just to do that, because most people will tell you, you got to quit your job. You got to become an entrepreneur. You got to become a millionaire. Do you know how lonely and how many L's Lambo took along the way to get to where I'm at right now? Do you know that? Do you know how much money I've lost? Lambo has lost millions as well. So it's not like Lambo and everything has been in a state where you see millions and you lose. No, I've lost it. But I've also understood that if I can lose it and I'm gaining it and I know how to gain it, and I continue gaining it, and I'm helping others gain it, and I'm around them gaining it, and I'm helping them move their life forward, then that means we're moving in unison together with each other. That's who you want on your team. You don't want the person who's sitting out there who's trying to teach you something and they're barely making it. They're struggling. You don't want nobody like that on your team. You want somebody like that on your team when you're helping build yourself up to help move you into that. But you don't want them leading and guiding you. This guy out here, he can barely go ahead and put $30,000 together or $50,000 together. You're trying to call yourself a coach. You're trying to call yourself a coach. I really want you to know something. I want you to know something. I want you to see something for Lambo. Something here Something here for me is on my heart to give to you. I want you to know something for me. In this life, you are not designed to fail. You're not designed to be a failure. You may be designed or have failed at a task. But you're not designed for your end destination to be a failure or fail. You fail. Like, nah, I failed at this, but I'm not failure. Man, but what do you mean? Nobody's talking to me like this. Well, because someone doesn't want to be real with you. I want to be real with you. Your life does not end with you being a failure. Your life ends with you being a winner. The sooner you understand that is the sooner you will start winning. And the sooner you start winning is the sooner your life will continue to keep going up and you will start seeing the signs of you winning in every area of your life. You have to see yourself as a winner on the inside first before you ever see anything winning on the outside of you. You have to understand that. It's on the inside first that you see yourself coming out of debt. It's the inside first you see yourself coming out of that job, or you inside first you see yourself starting the business and it's successful and you're scaling to the next level. It's the inside first. What are you telling yourself on the inside of you first? Mentally, emotionally, physically. What are you telling yourself? Which story do you believe? The story that you believe today determines the reality that you walk through tomorrow. The story that you are telling yourself today and the story you're believing yourself today determines the reality you walk into and you walk out tomorrow. I want to see you seeing nothing but success, confessing success. What does I want to know, what does your talk look like throughout the day? Right? What does your confessions look like throughout the day? When you're saying, you know what, I put this out there and I'm manifesting this and I'm saying this and I'm using these words to get out there today. This is what I'm putting out there in the atmosphere. That's what's going to be coming back to me because I'm putting that out there to the atmosphere. Stop putting yourself out there in the atmosphere and saying to yourself, you know what, Lambo, you're 100% right. I've been telling everybody, I don't think I'm going to make it. I'm telling everybody, I don't think this is going to do right. I'm telling everybody, I don't think that this is going to work. Team optimistic and team realistic. Shout out to y'all. I'm optimistic about a lot of things, even though you're realistic, like you're taking a good old punch it in the face. You're getting your teeth knocked out right in front of your face. I mean, you're taking a socking and it's wailing on you in front of your face. You're like, oh my God, Lambo, how do you expect for me to go ahead and battle back from that? Keep fighting. Keep fighting. You have to learn to look for the win. I'm getting ready to give you some of the biggest game you've ever seen in your life. You have to look for the win. Look for the opening. What does the opening look like in your life? I'm giving that to you. What does the opening look like in your life? What does it look like? Can you see the shot that you need to take? You're boxing. You're in a fight for your destiny. It's not going to come to you. It doesn't come served to you on a silver platter. Success does not come served. Success comes to you served, earned. Success does not come to you just served. Success comes to you served, earned. You're going to have to earn your success. You're going to have to earn your next level. You're going to have to earn your there. You're going to have to earn it. And that earn it is you not giving up. You staying focused. You're keeping yourself in tunnel vision. You're wiping your eyes in tears with one hand and you're sitting there and you're still punching with the other hand. It's going to take you for you to have to get some body shots and some face blows and some busted up lips and some black eyes. Success does not look pretty. You think success looks pretty because you see the results of the success. You see the results after the fight. Success does not look pretty. You know what success looks like? That person, man, who can't sleep at night. Person and everything, man, who's had bad deal after bad deal. That person who has bad break after bad break. That person who's had more letdowns than goods. The person that had more bad things happen to them than good days happen to them. That's what success looks like. But they don't want to tell you that. They get on social media and they're posted up every day. We living our best life. Look at me. Look at this. No, they're giving you a formality of what success really looks like. If you ever really sat down in a room one-on-one with a lot of them, you will see and you will know real quick who's real and who's fake. You find out real quick. You find out real quick with all of the flashiness that you see. You find out real quick who's real and who's fake. Real. The real one and who's really quick and who's really doing it is you. It is your life. You're killing it. Take control of your life. Take control of your destiny. Take control of your now to get to the place that you've always envisioned in your head and in your heart and you dreamed about. That you're there. Take control of your now. How you take control of it, Lambo? Put the work into it. You don't want to hear that four-letter word. You don't want to hear it. But I'm going to tell you right now, I put the work into it. When others were laughing at me and people were saying, don't take all that and what you doing up and I don't know why you sitting in here really working on that and why are you doing this and why are you doing that, and people were laughing and pointing fingers. And I kept going. I said, don't worry about it. I'm going to put the work in because one day I'm going to be responsible for feeding other families. I'm going to be responsible for taking other people's lives into places that they never thought or even existed. I'm going to be able to be responsible for making sure that people are reaching their dreams and their goals and their visions, and they're seeing themselves coming closer to the place that they dreamed about, that they tasted, that they always wanted, that they knew that they would be in. That is because I did not give up and I did not quit on myself. When I was in my 9 to 5, when I was working those extra hours, when I was in the gym, when nobody was in the gym with me, I was in there. Lambo was putting it up so I can be in front of this camera and stand in front of this camera and tell you I didn't give up. And because I didn't give up, you ain't giving up. And if you ain't giving up, I'm telling you right now, you're going to win. And you getting ready to win big. And you getting ready to win in front of everybody. And you getting ready to win in front of every stage. So keep moving forward, soldier. Boom, it's salute. We got work to do. We putting that work in. You not stopping. You staying focused. You staying aligned out here. Even when you took some of your biggest losses, you understand some of the bigger wins are right in front of those biggest losses. They're right behind it. Just stay focused, soldier. You got work to do. There's stuff you got to do that nobody else can do. Nobody can do them but you. And it's and faster you get that in your head that nobody can do this but you, that's when you're going to start winning big. And that's when your now will start to change over to that place you always wanted to be, called you're there. Listen, I love you guys, man. I really just wanted to drop some stuff to y'all today. Hopefully, man, y'all put it in the chats. I'm about to get back into these chats in a little bit, show y'all all some love, but I really wanted to go ahead and drop that in your spirit today, to learn to go ahead and how to live in your now. Go put the work in to live in your now so you can get to your there, your place where you can enjoy life. You can travel. You can bless people. You can do what you want to do to really enjoy your life. Go do it. Go put the work in right now, though, while you got it right now in front of your face, while you have the energy, while you have the youth. Don't wait till you get into your 70s, 80s. Lambo was talking about this 20 years ago. I should have did it. No, I'm going to put it in right now. Lambo, you right. I'm going to put it in right now because I need that. I need my life to change. I need my scope to change. I need everything around me to change. I need to go help some people. I need to go bless some people. Who is it that you really want to bless? Who is it? Who you need to go take care of? Who you need to say, you know what, Lambo, man, I retired then. I put so much money into my family's pocket. I'm going to say something to you right now. Go bless somebody. I was at a restaurant. This is a true story. This is a week or so ago. I'm at a restaurant with my wife and my kids. And I'm looking at the table. I'm looking around the restaurant. And I'm trying to tell you this right now. I'm looking around the restaurant. I say, man, you know what? This guy is over here. He's at a table. He's by himself. I want to go on ahead and I want to do for him. I want to bless him. I want to do something for him. And my daughter kept saying, man, that guy's over there. He's looking at me, Daddy. I said, oh, man. I said, let me see. Well, look, let me see if I can get his check. I said it out my mouth. Before I could say it out my mouth, I said, man, look, I want to bless the guy. My wife looked down at the table and looked at all these kids that we have at this table. And she said, now, hold up now. Did you ask your kids first what they want and how much they want? I said, you know what? I didn't even ask. I already assumed that they're eating. But the ability to know that you have the power to be able to bless, I turned to the kids. And I said to them, I said, hey, what else do y'all want? Y'all want something to go? They instantly say, yeah, Daddy, we want something to go. We're going to eat this and take this home. I instantly said to myself, thank God for a wonderful wife. She sit back up in here and she blessed me, man, more than I could even imagine. Because I looked at my table and I already knew. I said, oh, man, you already know. This is my team. I want to make sure my team take care of it. She said, hey, baby, make sure you get them something to go. You out here blessing everybody else. That's cool, but make sure you're taking care of your squad too. The thought of me being able to do that without a shadow of a doubt and say, hey, man, what y'all want? Get what y'all want. Y'all go get double. They got double. My kids is like, yo, Dad, we loving this. That made their day. Because I remember the days that I could make their day. I remember the days that they can only eat one meal or they can only eat what I can afford. They can only eat for my last $10. You understand? For me to be able to tell them, okay, go get what you want. Y'all go take seconds. Let me bless y'all. Before I can even turn back, when I was actually looking at him, that gentleman had already had walked out. And I couldn't even bless the guy. But my wife just that fast said, look how bad, look how much that you are blessing people. Look how you want to give to people. I actually asked my wife, even that day was something so significant. They had an account that I was actually, didn't even know that had extra money in. Had so much money we could pay for 4 or 5 meals in there. That was just money that didn't even know that we actually had available. But I found that out literally when I went to the restaurant. Remember, your life is about giving. My life is about giving. I give. I love to give. Make sure that you are giving and you're giving something to somebody. Help somebody. Have the vision, have the thought, have the heart, have the mind of you wanting to help people. And I promise you, your vision will grow big and it'll grow so strong that I'm telling you, your bank account and everything else that's tied to you will blow your mind because you're there to help more people than just yourself. Man, I really want to thank y'all, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm going to get to these chats. I'm going to get back to these chats. I know I done got so many chats down here. It's insane, but I really wanted to lay that on y'all today and give y'all something, man, that you guys need because this is what Lambo Man is here for. I'm here for to help you guys out. All right? Issa showing love. Say, hi, Lambo family. Shout out to you, Issa. Thank you for coming in here, Issa. I appreciate you, man, for that. Always do. Continue on, soldier. You know what time it is. My guy QP in the building. Leverage Show family. I appreciate you, man. Always tapping in, always showing love. He already know what it is. LA say hi, IC, hi, Q. Good to see you. You already know what time it is. I'm loving that. Y'all are always lit in the chats. My guy, Big Deloach, the general in the building. Let's go, Lambo. Wish I could be on. I'm hosting the presentation. Shout out to all the Facebook family, man. I'm telling y'all this right now. You guys, man, bless me more than anything. Every time I see y'all, man, y'all are always showing up. Big Deloach just dropped the book with him and his wonderful wife, Charlita Deloach. Please, we're going to have Big Ant on the show, so you guys stay tuned. We're going to have him back to the Labor Show again with so many other more guests, man. You guys don't even know, like, who reaches out to Lambo, and especially as we're gearing up to do more things, man. I'm so excited to definitely have him on here and have him come present his wonderful book that him and his wife co-authored, and they wrote that's truly an amazing and definitely will help touch your lives. Make sure you guys go like and subscribe to my guy, Big Anthony DeLoach's YouTube channel as well on YouTube. Anthony DeLoach, and I think it's just Anthony DeLoach on YouTube that you guys can go ahead and make sure you get it right. Big Ant, appreciate you, Camp. Thank you for always stopping in and showing love, man, and showing love while you're doing your presentation, man. You already know. Julie, man, showing love to IC. Money's in the building. Shout out to your money, man. IC's in the building, man. Showing love to Mr. Johnson. Showing love to Julie. Showing love to LA. Showing love to Money. LA Love showing love to Money. Good to see you. My guy, Ryan is in the building, man. Had a great time on Tuesday night, brother. Can't wait to do it again if you have me. Let's go, man. You already know you are back on the show. This is Degenerate Passive Income. My guy who was on the show Tuesday night, he's killing it, man. Make sure you guys go like and subscribe to this channel. Get into some of those amazing plays that he is doing. He's killing the game. You guys are seeing it. I'm excited to really continuously to be a hold of that, man, and just be a part of that I really think, man, is killing the next level, man, and killing the game, man. So, brother, I really, really, really appreciate you and all that you are doing, man, out here, man. Again, you know you can back to the show. I already told you, brother. You already know that. They got round one. We're going to have round two, man, pretty soon. So make sure that you're getting ready to push it all the way up. Yes, please don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit that like button, man. I'm here to go ahead and let you guys know, man. Don't forget to hit that like button. Issa, man, I really want to. Somebody, I don't know if it was whoever, I don't know if it was Issa or somebody sit back up in here and people, I just love people when y'all do this, man. Y'all, I don't know if it was Issa or not, but I'd say this. They'll sit back up in here, man. They'll ask Lambo for his information, for banking information or whatever. And then by the time I look up, I'm sitting there looking at transactions going through, and people that just slid money right on in. Boom, boom, boom. They'd be like, man, Lambo, here you go, brother. And I'd be so thankful for each one of y'all. I love people, man, who just love thinking about blessing people. That blesses me. People ask you for your Apple Pay, your Cash App. I don't even do Cash App for me. Apple Pay, Venmo, and all of that. They ask you for all of that stuff, wire information, and just slide stuff right on in. Y'all are soda bomb. I really appreciate all of y'all. Y'all just don't even understand that what we do, man, is continuously to keep helping people out. And that's because you're always thanking people, man, and thanking for what they do. Money is in the building, showing love to IC, showing love to LA Law. You already know. LA Law showing love to Degenerate Passive. Good to see you. We would love to have you back. Yes, we would love to have you back, Ryan. You already know, man. You definitely are back to the show. Let's get you right back in here so we can make sure that we're showing you love on the Leverage Show. That's the only way we do best out here. We're going to show you some love like that, man. Bring you back, show you some love, and let you talk about some amazing new things as well on this Leverage Show, man. Hello, Ryan. Good to see you, man. Keep blessing more lives. Thank you for that. Yes, please. Thank Ryan, man. Show him some love, man, for that interview, man. Let's go. The meeting was amazing. Man, we appreciate you, LA. I'm telling you, you and Ahmad, man. Killed it. I killed it always as well. Y'all just do what y'all do, man, as well. And I'm telling y'all, that's what they do best. I mean, y'all guys, if you want the best, you got to hire the best, man. Julie said they are amazing. Yes, they are. LA and Ahmad are killing it, man. I'm telling y'all, you really want to get a hold of the team. The number's on the bottom of the screen, 612-547-8826. Just send a text, say, Lambo, I need LA. Shout out, I need LA and Ahmad. Shout out to them, and I will gladly get you the information over, and you can start working with that amazing team. Oh, thanks so much. We really appreciate it, man. We really appreciate you. Thank you for what you're actually doing on there and showing so much of love, man. That's bigger than anything, man. All right? LA saying, man, happy to be a part of it. Team Julie, thank you. That's what I'm talking about. My guy, Ahmad, is in the building, man. Shout out to you, Ahmad. Thank you for coming on here, showing love, man. Really appreciate you, my guy, man. Love all that what you're doing, the guy. If you're not following him, please go follow Ahmad, even on IG, on social media, man, at Ahmad Grant. I think it's Ahmad Grant on Instagram. He's killing it. A lot of good content as well. You guys will love Ahmad and him and LA Law. They're the 1-2 points together. If you really want to hire some of the best team to really help scale you and your business, you really want to go ahead and hire this team, man. Thank you, Ahmad, man, for always showing love. Really appreciate you coming out here, man, showing love in the show, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. He's just that guy. He was standing on business. I gotta say this. He was standing on business. he was standing on business for Lambo, man. You know, some people, man, it is what it is. Some people are just, and I want to say it like that. I'm gonna put it to you like that. They are who they are. You're not getting ready to go ahead and push them over, run them over, or do anything. I don't even have to be on calls or do anything with them. They're going to be standing on business. Shout out to him and LA Law standing on business. And that's what we ask for when you're actually dealing with everybody and these knuckleheads out here, man. Lambo don't even get started with that. Appreciate you. You go follow him on IG at Ahmad J. Grant. Go look up Ahmad J. Grant. So the same information that's on the screen, just put a J in between it. Ahmad J. Grant. Go follow him on Instagram and show him some love, man, because I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. It is just truly an amazing blessing and a refreshing. He's going to be definitely giving y'all a lot of good content. You guys, even if you guys got to go search under mine on Instagram and then go look for Ahmad Grant, right? Ahmad J. Grant, man, on Instagram, and go follow his IG and go let his IG bless you, man, for a lot of the motivation and the stuff that he brings up. So happy to be part of the team, man. Appreciate you and LA Law, man. You know it, Brody. Come on, man. If it's up, it's up. My guy, Kennard Haney, in the building, man. Didn't know you're going to be on here, man. I was telling a story about you earlier. Really appreciate you and wonderful Kim, man. Celebrate, man, your birthday with y'all over this weekend. Y'all have just been killing the game. I really want to thank y'all. Continue to keep doing what you do best, brother. And I heard you bringing heat. I heard you bringing heat and booking appointments. You already know what I'm saying, man. Look, let's go get them 12, bro. You already know. Ken, we right here. We locked in, brother. Say less, man. I just enjoyed just spending time with him and his wonderful wife, man, over the weekend. All the laughs, all the jokes, just the favor. Just God is just amazing, man. And so then that's what we're here for on this Leverage Show, to connect this family, to continue to keep moving forward. And as we're moving forward as a unit, man. Lambo, you are the man. Nah, man, Ahmad, you are the man. I appreciate you, brother. Brother, we just trying to just always show love, give flowers to those flowers to where they're due. And I'm trying to tell y'all this right now, man. Go follow him on Instagram, on IG, Ahmad J. Grant. Just spelled just like it is. Put a J in between the Grant and the D. And I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. You be straight. Right after the D, put a J, all right? And a J, Ahmad J. Grant, and show y'all some love, man, to my guy Ahmad, man, on IG. I'm telling y'all, go get inspired by a lot of the stuff he posts every day. Trust me, he's out there posting. He's putting that work in. LA Law says, Kennard, good to see you. You already know, man. Kennard says, hello, Leverage Show family. Hello, Mrs. Johnson. Shout out to you, man, for that, man. Kennard showing love, man. Thank you, LA Law. Good to see you. And be seen every day on this side of the grass. It's a great day, man. I used to say all the time, man, the old folks used to say this side of the dirt won't hurt. Remember that. You already know. Ken says, Isidro, good to see you, brother. Stay blessed, brother. I love it, man. That video is fire, man. Yes, it is, man. If you haven't had a chance, man, please go and check that video out. We're talking about the interview with JJC and Bandman Kevo. Go check that out. It's almost approaching almost 250,000 views right now. That has only been on there for 2 weeks. It's really burning up the airways. You guys want to check that out. DD's Chicken Cash Shack, man. Shout out to them, man. Blexus, Lambo, Drew, Renata, Leverage Show family. Really appreciate y'all. Always showing love. They was just down in Memphis killing it, man. I hope they brought back some Memphis barbecue or some sort of Memphis flavors that they got down there, man, that I already know that they're doing what they do best out there. All right. Ken say, I see you, QP, showing love. And they also say, Didi's good to see you. Didi's always showing love. Gotta show love to them, man. If you're ever out there in Cali, please go see Didi's Chicken Cash Shack, man. The Black Mobile, they're killing it out there, man. Shout out to you, Arrow, man, showing love, man. Ken showing love. IC say, Brother Kennard, good to see you indeed. Cutie P, Lambo family. Shout out to you, Cutie. Thank you for showing up, man. Didi's Chicken Cash Shack. Blessings and prosperity to you all, sir. Definitely. You already know, man, what time it is. Hi, Didi's Chicken. Good to see you. You already know. Hi, Cutie P. Good to see you. You already know. Cutie P is in the house. Ken, IC, Cutie P, Didi's, Ahmad, welcome. Appreciate y'all for that, man. They all showing love. We want to see you healthy, Sir Lambo. Yes, Lambo want to see himself healthy. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. We always definitely should take advantage over our health, man, and take that back. Because you guys need that. I see you showing love, man, to Arrow Man in the building. My cousin Cuz, Thank you for all you do. I watch you over the years. Give everyone their flowers, and I must give yours. Here's to you, man. And he's giving me the flowers, man. Appreciate you, cuz, man. That's what we're here to do, man. Like, it's a full salute. And I'm just telling you, bro, like, you are solid. My cuz, bro. And my wife can tell you this. My wife, there is no secret. When I say the most supportive family member, blood, I'm talking about blood, family member outside of my household, outside of this Johnson household, immediate Johnson household, is my cousin Errol. Straight up. My cousin is the most supportive, because I mean, you talk about family, period. When I look down the scope, I say I got so many family that watches, they may be hidden or they'll watch, bits and pieces or whatever. My cousin tries not to miss a show. Even if he comes back, he'd be like, man, your cousin, I was working or whatever, caught the replay, he comes back. Like, he is the most supportive family member I got. I really appreciate you, brother. Like, you don't even know how big that is for Lambo, man. That really goes strong. That's why I told you. I was going to pull up on you. Me and my wife, hey, bro, we love showing love to everybody else, and everybody else screaming at my cuz, Errol, hey, we pulling up. Pulling all the way up. You understand? Like, yo, where you at? And he's thanking me, man. Look, brother, look, don't get it twisted and stuff like that, man. Kids say, thank you, Lambo, Mr. Johnson. We ain't done yet. We will be back in Denver. Y'all better be back. I know y'all coming back, man. We have, man, it is what it is. We got a big thing that's gonna be starting up. So I'm gonna try to catch y'all in between, man. Because I'm gonna be almost like Kim now with some of the things that we actually have coming up, man. But it's truly an amazing time, brother. Always welcome, man, here in Denver, Ken, you and your wonderful wife, Kim. Julie showing love to Kim. Love it, man. Ken showing love to Julie. You already know what time it is. Didi showing love to LA Law. Let's go ahead and make this happen, man. Health is very important, man. Yes, it is, man. I'm trying to tell y'all this. Health is wealth. I don't care how much money you got flowing in banks. You don't got your health, man. You're in trouble, man. Ken for the win, showing love, man. Ken for the win. LA Law showing love. I agree, Errol. Thanks for all you do, man. I appreciate y'all, man. We in here, man, to try to go ahead, man, and make this thing happen, the right way, and not let off it, man. And that, man, he's just been that, man. So I really appreciate you for that. Ken says that creme brulee changed my life, Lambo. Took me back 60 years working and figuring out why I never enjoyed it like I did with you, brother. Man, listen. If I'm gonna take you to someplace, we're gonna be able to eat. We're gonna eat good, and so the French. And you guys can go look it up, even online. It's called La French, L-E French, La French, right? And go look it up. It's the La French here in Denver. Amazing spot, man. That creme de la creme. If you ever get a chance to come here, man, I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. It will bless you. I mean, the onion soup is phenomenal. The burger, the chicken, phenomenal. Oh my gosh! But the creme de la creme, that creme brulee is just the bomb. Probably one of the best you're gonna have in creme brulee. And trust me, their stuff. And oh boy, who was that did a review on La French here in Denver? My wife knows because she was showing me the other day. The guy did a review here on La French on YouTube. Go check it out, and he don't even have it, man. She had to put in the comments of who that guy is and stuff like that. Didi's Chicken Cat Shack, man. Kids showing love to Didi's Chicken Cat Shack. Love it, man. IC, they showing love to IC. QDP, man, said, man, you're on point today, Lambo, man. Appreciate you, man. We try to go ahead, man, and not let up off of this every day. QDP showing love, man. Ringing that bell, man. Thank you, QDP. Can I get the hashtag Blue Sky, man? What is Blue Sky? We're going to have to put the AP out on Blue Sky, man. I know Blue Sky definitely, man, be tapping in, man, and always showing love when she does tap in. So you already know, man. QDP says, man, LOL, Ken showing love, man. The Ken is serious, bro, man. Yes, this is something serious, brother. I'm hoping that it is, brother, man. I'm hoping that we always brought the heat, brother, and bringing the fire, man, right here on the Leverage Show, man. Good evening, happy Thankful. My guy, Striking Nike, man. Striking Nike is in the building, man. Good evening, happy Thankful Thursday. Blessing, my brother, man. Bless you. Thank you, man. The Facebook family is always showing love. I really appreciate the YouTube and Facebook family, man. Y'all don't even know, man. Watching a little late, but live, man. Brother, I appreciate you tuning in from the Big Bay Area, California, baby. Baby! Man, you got to know Steve in that voice, and I got to say it like that because he is just that type of dude. His energy is unmatched by anything. Please go ahead and go show love to my guy, Steve Niken, and the amazing things that he's doing. If you guys are on Facebook, go show love to Steve Niken. Go follow him. They host some amazing meetings, man, with him and his crew. Shout out to my guy, Malik Amir, man, who's really killing the game, man. He's been trying to get a hold of Lambo too, man. Listen, we got to put something together. Y'all know it, man. It's just, you understand, brother. We're going to put something together, man. We're going to put something together and show some love, man. Get all tapped in and really tap into what you guys are doing, man. So you already know. Steve says absolutely right, man. Everyone likes cake. I hope they do. You're bringing that cake together. You're putting it all together. Make sure you're putting it together with the right pieces. Yes, put the recipe in place. You got to put the recipe in place. If you don't, you're in trouble around here. And guess what? Pressure brings those recipes and puts it into place. Steve says, ding. Hey, brother, I'm dinging the bell, brother. You already know, man. Come on now. No bland taste, brother. We ain't trying to have no bland taste at all. Not around here. Oh, my goodness, brother. Hey, brother, I'm hoping that I'm bringing that, man. You already know, man. Cupid say, come on, Lambo, man. And Steve said, man, another ding, man. You already know. Let's get to cooking. We better get to cooking. You already know we in here. That is up to you, man. Yes, it is, man. It's all up to you. You got to make it, man. Issa with the fire emojis, man. You already know. QDP showing love, man. My baby says you have to have boundaries. Yes, you do. You have to have boundaries. That is what us all. I don't care who you are. You have to have boundaries. Build your own dreams or someone will hire you to build yours. Facts. 100%. You do not do that. I'm telling you, you are in trouble. My price has changed. I no longer take yesterday's price. BKA, no more disrespect. Please don't take no more of yesterday's price. The price has changed, right? You know, and I say this to say this, right? Some of y'all been giving out way too much free stuff for too many people too many times long, right? If I ever, like, and Lambo has a good heart, but I'm just being real with you. Like, sometimes you just can't take it. You're going to have to charge people a fee. They'll charge you a fee. They'll charge you a fee in a heartbeat for what they're going to do. Oh, man, you're going to think you get ready to come do this. Okay, well, okay. Pay a little something. Put a little something towards it, you know. Show people and everything, man, that you can go ahead and that you value the time. And it's not about the money. It's not about the price tag. It's about it and everything, man. The respect level. Hey, man, I respect your time. Can I get you away? Can I send this to you? Can I do that? Have people and everything, man, go ahead and show you some love, right? Because they'll show another person love in a minute and really won't respect your time when it comes like that down to it. My price has changed. I no longer take yes to the price. Yes. Issa showing love, man, with the 100, man. My guy Sean Hill is in the building. Appreciate you. I just talked about you earlier on the broadcast, Sean. Gave people your number, man. If they need to check out credit repair, make sure you check out credit repair with my guy Sean Hill, who's killing the game, man. I really, really, really appreciate what you were doing, my brother. Keep doing what you're doing, man. You already know. My little bro is in the building, man. Big bro Drew, man. No, big bro Jay. Appreciate what you are doing, man. I love everything that my little brother is doing. He is killing the game and really helping people, man, do that. So I really thank you, man. That's just my little bro. I can't even make no jokes with him tonight, man. He already know, just love. I saw that. Yeah, man. Elevated, brother, went down. You guys ain't seen it. You guys hearing it from Lambo. They got some other ones in big trouble, too. Keep on the lookout. Lambo ain't calling no names. CIA went down. Y'all see that, right? I ain't calling no names out like that. You already know. I'm telling you this right now. The CIA did a whole show on here with Lambo. Remember the CIA week a couple of months back? CIA did a whole show and then turned around and they went down. They're having problems over there. So I hope that they fix it. I love Joe. I love Roger. I love Yusuke. I love all them guys, but I hope that they fix the next level so they can really come out with the next thing because it's not looking good over there, man. I'm just saying. And I hope that some things work around. You know, Lambo's just here to go ahead and I don't know. I'm a realist. I'm just tell you what it is, you know, and hoping that is. I told y'all about Edge and Barty, and y'all was sitting up in here, man, looking at me all funny. I said, y'all scared to say names out here? What y'all scared to say names for? Who you scared of? Man, I fear nobody but God, man. I'll tell you who I fear. I fear God. So if you sitting out here, man, I'm wondering for this, hoping that this, man, you need to get on with your life. I know some of you probably in the over leverage. You probably don't want to hear this. You're going to be sharing this in the groups and all of that. Lambo said it. Get on with your life. Get on with your life. Don't be worrying about these programs like that the exit stage left in you. You're hoping and praying that they come back, and the people ain't showed you nothing. If they do come back, then count it as a win. But if they don't come back, you need to move forward. You need to move on. Like a bad relationship or an abusive relationship, you need to move on. Nobody don't want to sit there and see you in an abusive relationship, and you with these platforms, and these platforms are going down, and you're still sitting in there like, I'm hoping they come back. I'm wishing they come back. I don't want to say anything negative. I'm hoping that they come back. You need to call an ace, a spade, a spade. And if I wasn't on the air, I'll finish the sentence out there because I actually as real as you can get it. Call an ace, a spade, a spade. Leave it like that. Terrible, man. Yes, it was, man. They're liable then for them having nothing in place. Man, they had no resistance, no protection in place from Elevate. And yo, I'm gonna call you out. I know y'all watch the show. I don't care. That's what I do best. When you don't live or bound by a person, you really don't care. But they didn't have anything in place, no protection in place. And there's investors who have lost their money. It's called investing, y'all. Only risk what you are willing to lose. Let me get that golden rule out there. No matter if you're in a casino play or you're in a longevity play or whatever play that you're in life, is only risk what you are willing to lose. That's the golden rule. If you're over leveraged, I had people when they got in answers, no disrespect, and I'm gonna call it what I call it. When they got in the answers, the crypto program. What was the other one, Steve? If you can tell me, man, in the chats, they had another one. Not Traders Domain. Traders Domain looked like they're trying to pay out them in GTA. They're trying to have something they now call True Blue. What was the other one that was out? It was it was a program similar to Traders Domain, but it was it was a program, man, that was out. That was like crypto program. They actually had the same crypto program. It was just like that. They had the 27,000. It was 27,000 to get in with the packages, and you had 27,000 to get in with the packages. And they went out too. They exited stage left too, man. It was something like that. They exited stage left, but they was on a higher end. But they was connected to Traders Domain as well. I can't even think of the name of that program. And people had got in. Oh man, this will never go out. They've been solid. They've been this. Hey, man, anything is subject to go down. The Twin Towers went down. The Titanic went down. Trust me, that investment can go down. So you just, man, don't put all your faith in that. I can't even think of the name of that one play that was at. It was like crypto program. It had $27,000 to get in. It was on the highest level. And then they wind up going down because they was connected to Traders Domain too. It would be a mess right now, man. Yes, it would, man. It's just crazy, brother, how this is, man. Shout out to you for that. When you lose, man, you know how to make hundreds of millions, man. Just 10% of minimal loss. That's what we're doing, man. We bossed up around here and continue to keep going up higher, man. Appreciate you for that, Steve. LA Law with the fire, man. Steve with the emojis, man. Shout out to you for all the emojis, man. Always showing love, man. Issa showing love with the A, man. You already know, boom, we coming with it. All the emojis is coming through, man. Steve, you coming with it, brother. That was fire. Really appreciate you for that, man. You already know, man, what time it is. Always showing love. Thank you, my brother, man. You already know. Appreciate you. Cousin, preaching, free you for that. All heart, yes, it is, man. Ken, QP, appreciate you for that. Steve Nike, man, showing love, man. I really appreciate you for that, man. Larry the Lion in the building. What's up, Larry the Lion? Seeker of knowledge is in the building, man. Good to see you, Seeker of knowledge, man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. You already know what time it is, man. You know UNT special to Lambo, man. You already know where you're supposed to be at over a week ago. So we got work to do, bro. Don't worry about it. It's going down this December. Plus, I'm bringing Kristen with me. So you be on the lookout here. LA, man, showing love to Seeker of knowledge. Good to see you, man. Issa showing love. Larry, my big brother. Good to see you, man. You already know. Steve showing love with the wonderful flowers, man. Yes, Errol is the most supportive my cousin is, man. I'm always going to show you love, man, brother, for that. I'm trying to tell y'all what I know, man. He's that truth. Thanks, man. Love you to the moon and back. Man, I love you to the moon and back. You already know what time it is. My baby showing love to Arrow. Darius, that's the guy. Darius is that guy. Darius, if you guys can watch that video, you will be blown away, man. Yes, the French has the cream brulee. Eddie V's got that banana foster. That banana foster is no joke. So shout out to you, man, for that, man, for having no joke, man, with that. You already know what time it is. The French has cream brulee. Eddie V's got that banana foster. Let's go, man. My baby already know. Thank you for that clarification, Mr. Johnson, man. He always showing love, man, to everybody. Appreciate you, Kennard, for that, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Listen, I really want to thank everybody, man. You guys have been rocking with Lambo for 2 hours on here, man. 2 hours on here. I really want to thank you. I didn't even think this one was going to go that long. I was trying to get for at least an hour power. But you already know I'm going to always show y'all some love. We're going to always talk through some things and really go ahead, man, and show some love, man, out here for everybody who's actually out here and who's tied in networking with us, man. Again, man, my baby says a rematch with Larry and Kristen. Boy, that would be so beautiful, man. We can get that going, man. That would be amazing, man, to have those two one-on-one for Larry's birthday in December, man. So shout out to you for that, man. Listen, I want to thank you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. The Leverage Show appreciates you guys so much. The world appreciates you guys for this Leverage Show so much. It's you guys who make this community. Make sure you're liking this video. Make sure you're sharing this video too as well. Or just like it. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to this channel. We have been blessed and fortunate to really be able to continue to keep moving forward from you guys' support and you sharing what you guys get out here, man, each and every single week. You guys do not want to miss next week. I'm telling you, got some amazing guests coming on next week. You do not want to miss it. Lambo's going to be here. I hope you're here. I hope you're enjoying your summertime. For those and everything who are spending time with the kids and the family, or you're out vacation. I hope wherever you are enjoying it. We're going to be here because we've been here remaining consistent when there's so many other people, man, who are now have gone void on their channels. And we want to continue to remain here to help support you and help push you into your destiny and into your goals by any means necessary. Listen, I love you guys. I know you guys should love yourself. And if you don't love yourself, look in the mirror and say you love yourself and make sure you're doing your daily affirmations, man, every day of your life. Not only just sending prayers up, but sending affirmations out to yourself so that you understand that you're putting it out there into the atmosphere and you're receiving what you're speaking out and praying about and putting out there. I love you guys, man. Have an amazing weekend. Make sure you guys are taking time. Take that time for yourself this weekend because you guys gonna need it. I don't care what it is. Take a few hours, take a couple of minutes or whatever so you guys are enjoying yourself and getting to yourself, man, and having your own peace of mind back. I love you guys, man. Have a great weekend. Take care. And I can't wait till next Tuesday. You guys be ready because we're going to bring the fire right back here on the Leverage Show again. Love you guys. Take care. God bless. I'll see you guys on the next show, Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, right back here on the Leverage Show. Take care. God bless, everybody.